everybody, and welcome to Crafty Clicks Creations. Today I want to talk to you about our nifty gnome. I have just completed clue number 6. As you will know, I am far behind because today, I think the last clue came out today. But here in the northwest it's been really warm these past few days, and I've not been able to knit. It's been far too warm with me. For me to knit. I can't stand squeaky yarn, and when I've been knitting it's been that hot, it's been squeaking, so I stopped right away. Plus I am a lady of that, or a lady, listen me, a lady, who am I trying to kid? I am a woman of that age where I'm having tropical moments as well, so them on top of this heat versus knitting, not working. So, but you know, I don't know why I felt I needed to tell you that, but yeah, I just thought I would. I've not done good on the last clue. I'm not going to lie. I did not enjoy it. I was all right until maybe halfway up. My big mistake was I used DPNs instead of my circular needles. I don't know what made me do that. I don't know. I mean, I have been trying to get used to using DPNs more. Because I do find them easier for certain things. So I thought I will try Gnifty's. It's a hat. We know it's a hat. I will try Gnifty's hat on DPNs, and it didn't work out. I was great up to about 3/4 of the way up. I picked the stitches up fine, and I worked the mosaic fine. That's not what the problem was. I think it was just the needles that I was using. And then I got to a certain point and it just went mad. I dropped stitches. I couldn't remember whether I'd got colour A or colour B that had slipped or knitted. Oh, and it just went crazy. And I was so frustrated because it's not something that I'm quick at, the mosaic knitting. I'm not. It took me a long time to do the hat. And so I was determined that I wasn't going to do this again because I didn't particularly enjoy the knitting. I'm going to show you my hat now, and what you have to remember is my motto, if you are new to my channel, my motto for this year is stress-free 23. So I am not going to let this little hiccup stress me. I'm not going to say it didn't at the time, because it did a little bit. I was really upset, but, well, not upset, but you know when you cross at yourself. I haven't blocked it yet. I am still trying to find a blocking object. I don't know what I'm going to put on it, but I am going to do it when I finish filming. So here is my hat. So it should have been a lot longer. It should have had another, I don't know if it was 12 or 14 rows it should have had, but I cut it short. But I am taking Sarah's motto of a wonky gnome, and I've actually had an email off one of my viewers, and she's going with the wonky gnome. So it's just a gnome. You just have to remember that. It's a beautiful gnome, but it is just a gnome. So what I'm trying to find is something that I can put this over. I'm going to wash it and block it, and so I can stretch it maybe a little bit and get a bit more height on it, but I don't think it looks too bad. The pattern's carried on up to here, but then I'm not getting it too close to the camera because I don't want you to see it, but at least I've done it. So I now know I have read the next clue. I haven't even looked at today's clue that's come out. I have read the next clue, and I do know that we're picking up stitches inside, and that is going to be the body. So I'm hoping to do that this afternoon. It's a lot cooler here today. It's still about 23, 24 degrees, but we've got the umbrella in the garden and the chairs out, you know, because it's nice. And I think I'll be able to sit under the umbrella and do that. Well, I'm going to have a go, but I am going to use circular needles. So that, for me, is Gnifty's hat. Like I say, it's not as tall as everybody else's, but it is, if I slightly pull it, which I'm hoping to, like I say, block it like that. So yeah, that's this. I definitely think that's his nose. Now I've seen the size of the hat, my guess is that that's his nose. and obviously this is going on the hat, but I still haven't got a clue what this is. Some of you might know because you've looked at today's clue, so I would imagine today's clue is part of putting it together as well. So some of you might know what that is. But yeah, I haven't had a look yet, so I don't know. I just wanted to let you know that the yarn that I used was from Giddy Yarns. And this lady is on Instagram, and I do believe that she has a YouTube channel. And the colourway that I used was the More You Gnome Beach Gnome Kit. And that's where I got mine from. So if anybody wants to do the colour I'm doing, if they've not already started it, this is the one that I used. Right, I'm going to give you Gnifty's fun fact before I leave. I'm going to read it out to you because it's quite a long one today. So, Gnifty's fun fact for clue number 6. You can graft knitting stitches and plants. Now, I knew this because Katie and her wife Justina are big plant lovers, and I know that they do a lot of that kind of thing. It says grafting plant tissues from one plant onto another can get you a fruit tree with a branch of peaches, a branch of plums, and a branch of apricots, and a branch of even cherries. Or it can give you a hardy root base on which to grow a more desirable but delicate grape. So that's a good fun fact, isn't it? So because the last clue is out today, I am going to now get on with clue number, or the next clue, I should say. I'm going to get on with the next clue. I forget where we're up to. I think it's clue 7, and then clue 8 came out today. So I'm going to get on with that. I'm going to put him all together, and then I'm going to come back when he's complete. So it's probably going to be a couple of days. I haven't really got much on the go at the moment, so I'm hoping to get him finished within a couple of days. So for now, thank you very much for watching. I'm sorry there's been a bit of a delay, but it's just how life is. I hope you've all enjoyed your nifty gnome. I have. I've really enjoyed it. Like I say, other than that last bit on my hat, but you know, that doesn't matter. I have already purchased 2 more patterns for nifty gnomes. I'm going to do one of them in Christmas colours next month when I do my Christmas in July. I'm going to make all things throughout July in Christmas set, and a gnome's going to be one of them. Yeah, so I'm going to go because I'll start babbling if I don't, and I shall see you in a few days when hopefully, fingers crossed, my gnome is put together. Enjoy your gnome, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye now. Bye.